Good morning, it's Gav here, Sarah's hubby. Well, this is the 22nd of May 2003. So, it's just after 5 a.m. I've gotten up, obviously started to put everything away, getting ready for the day. Now, I know I don't have to be in the yard until 7, but obviously I'm going to have a crack at cooking some brekkie up before I go in, because I thought about it last night. I'm going to be working pretty hard this morning, and usually I start flagging pretty quickly when the heat starts and I'm strapping down a steel load. So this morning I'm going to have myself my breakfast of bacon and mushrooms, and later on, of course, I'll put it on wraps with some cheese. So there'll be plenty of calories there, and it'll be a lovely breakfast. So what I'm going to do, move those out of the way, I'm going to put on my cooker, start preheating it. Doesn't take long to warm up, that's for sure. It's really good. And get the trusty bacon, open that up, straight into the foil tray. Into the rubbish bag with the rubbish, and with the mushrooms, scoop some mushies in. I've got enough now for tomorrow's breakfast, so re-put the on, best I can anyway. Now, you do the best you can with these things, but yeah, sometimes the plastic rides up a bit. So there we go. There's the bacon with the diced mushrooms ready to go. So I wasn't born with 3 arms. It's really disappointing. It would have been so much easier. So open up the cooker, pop that in. Oh, it's already nice and warm in there. Yep, to one side, the side I normally put it on, and then yeah, we're ready to rock and roll with that. So what I'll do is I'll actually just pause this video and come back, but what I'll be doing obviously is running around doing the normal checks, but you know, because I'm doing this so early, I've just got to make, because there's no light outside, it's still pitch black. So bear with me, and I'll do what I can and get back to you in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm back. I've just been out, I've brushed my teeth, I've checked the outside of the truck and made sure everything was okay, and it would appear that everything is. Doesn't appear that anything was tampered with during the night, but I might as well do up my shake up. So I'm going to have the chocolate swirl this morning, the protein. Now, I prefer the proteins, you know, like I've said before, because they are a heavier one. I get a sensation that it's filled me up more. So whether that's what it's actually doing or not, I don't know, don't care. I go with how I feel at the time. So now these things are, oh good heavens, everything's you know, but yeah, these things are full of absolutely fantastic things. your proteins, your vitamin B6, B12, calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, and like we're only talking 7 grams totally of carbohydrates. Like, that's fantastic. Yeah, 90 calories in total. So that's pretty incredible, eh? So now with everything, if you're gonna go on to something like this because you're wanting to lose fat off your body and you're wanting to live a healthier lifestyle, obviously the things that put the fat on your body in the first place, you should really seriously consider removing from your diet. Now, some people might say, oh, but I don't want to, I like this. Well, then that's fine. No one's saying that you must. Just means that either the ketones aren't going to be anywhere near as effective as they could be for you, for helping you to re-sculpt your body, or they'll work to a point, but you may not get rid of some of the other issues. Because like I find now that I've pretty much cut out all wheat, all sugar completely out of my diet, I've noticed a massive change physically. Now that may not be the same for everybody, but by the same token, if you cut the things out that you don't need, that are going to put the fat on in the first place, then your results are better. The other thing that you might want to consider too is a lot of the foods that we have these days, we get aches and pains. I've been led to believe that these are autoimmune issues. So like arthritis is technically an autoimmune disease. It's fighting your own body. Your immune system is fighting its own body. So what causes that? Is it from some of the additives that are in our food supplies? I don't know. But if you look at it from the point of view of you're going to reduce the ingestion of these chemicals, sorry, it's the alarm going off. If you're going to reduce the ingestion of these chemicals, there's a good chance that some of the issues will fade. And I have noticed since cutting out all the breads, and I don't eat cakes. I ate some cake for my son's birthday, but that's maybe 4 times a year I'll have cake. That's for my birthday, the wife's birthday, and our 2 boys. Maybe every now and then there'll be another birthday come along and I'll partake, but it's usually not a massive amount. I rarely ever eat anything sweet like ice cream or cream buns or anything of that nature. I don't eat bread. The ketone wraps are the closest I come to anything that's bread-like. I eat a lot of like the diced vegetables, so the carrot, corn, peas, beans, that sort of thing. I've stayed away from potato and sweet potato because they do have a lot of carbohydrates in them. And so, look, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely love just about every one of those things I've listed. But I've just cut them out of my diet. Why? Because I want these things to work as effectively as they can. So, I don't know. You do what you need to do for you. No one's going to tell you that you have to do something. You're a big kid. You've been on this world long enough to understand, what's what, So no one's here to tell you what you have to do. They might just sort of suggest, well, if you want to change, you have to make a change. So it's insane to think that you can do the same thing over and over and over again and get a different result. Like, how the hell does that work? So that's a nice little zing for the day. And that's what I like about these things, because I've cut out all the things that I like. A lot of these have the same flavors of the things I like, so in a way you're sort of tricking your brain into thinking, oh well, I'm still actually having it. Well, you're not, but it's a really, really nice thing. Hey, oh, that's beautiful. So look, short rant over. There's a good chance that I won't be back on to have another one of these for quite some time, because yeah, well, you saw what the bacon looks like with the mushies, and plus I'll be doing another one tomorrow morning anyway, so that gives you a bit of an idea of that. But when I'm finished and I'm loaded and I'm heading home, I'll do up a quick vid to show, right, okay, this is what's being done. I'll show the truck and all the rest of it, and yeah, we'll go from there. So that might not be for quite some time. That could be maybe another 10 or so hours time. So everybody, you guys take care, and I'll catch you in the video, in which case you might actually see me again, because yeah, I know I'm all in shadow, all the lights are in the wrong spot. But you guys take care, catch you the next one.